start us off with running back. Who are you taking and why?
Well,
Who do you like better?
Oh, we got to look at this. To me, it's not really specifically about the running back. I'd say more the running backs. Because these are teams that literally have very good running backs.
By the way, Al Money, I just saw that. Please keep your pants on. We enjoy you being here with us, buddy, but we can keep pants on here. It's a family-friendly show.
No pants off dance off?
No.
Fair enough. Either which way. Shout out to Julie Jules. I'm with you on that one. So, when it comes down to looking at Baltimore and San Francisco's backfield, to me, it's about running backs. It's not about just one particular running back. Even in Baltimore, I know everybody, Ray Rice. I'm with you on that, but since Jim Caldwell took over as offensive coordinator, backup Bernard Pollard actually has more rushing yards than Ray Rice. Not by a lot, only 4 yards, 401 to 397, but he does have more rushing yards than Ray Rice. On top of that, or not on top of that, but besides that, you look over at the 49ers side of the ball. They ranked 4th this year in the NFL with 155 yards per game. Frank Gore had 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns on the season. They are a much more run-heavy team than Baltimore is. When it comes down to picking a running back, though, it's about more than just running the ball, in my opinion. And I'm sure you'll agree with me on that one. And me and you have screamed it all year long. Give the ball to Ray Rice. And that, to me, is the running back that I am taking. That is the backfield that I'm taking. I like Ray Rice and Bernard Pollard pretty much just as good as I like Frank Gore and LeMichael James. But I just think that Ray Rice specifically brings a lot more to the table than any of the other running backs that are in this game. So when it comes down to picking one, I like Baltimore's running backs more. And I think that they will have an impact on this game because if they can't establish a run game and they're forced to go to 3rd and longs, that's when you're going to see Justin Smith and Aldon Smith and their linebacking core getting after you. So Baltimore's running game, I think, means even more. I also think that it's the better of the 2 run games. So I like Baltimore's run game. Ray Rice, Bernard Pollard, over Frank Gore, LeMichael James. Boom.
Are you sure it's Pollard? Pierce, I thought.
Pollard. No, Pierce.
I literally just watched you say the name Pollard like 14
That's
times.
because what I have written down, but Bernard Pollard is the safety on Baltimore.
So I don't think he has any more rushing yards.
I know who the guy is. I got the last name wrong. My apologies.
It's all right. We just don't want people tuning in out there and then being like, "Oh well, hey,
this guy
didn't know Bernard Pollard ran the ball." Now, I look at it as
they don't want him hitting anybody anymore.
Frank Gore, good running back, solid. LeMichael James, shiftier, faster. He's been getting some touches lately, doing some things with him. Like what I'm saying. They run that zone read option. You look on the other side of the ball, and what have we said all year long, every week, week after week after week with the Baltimore Ravens? Give Ray Rice the damn ball. And what did they do all year but ignore that? I think the only way Baltimore wins this game is if Ray Rice gets 20-plus carries and 25-plus touches. So I'm saying 20 carries and at least 5 receptions. If they don't get that, I don't think they win this game. I don't think they'll be able to balance enough because I think if Justin Smith and Aldon Smith can pin their ears back and get to Flacco, knowing that he's got to throw the ball, it's not going to be good for him.
No.
So I look at it as the Ravens' running game probably means more. And which running back would I rather have on my team right now? I'd rather have Ray Rice. I just think he's got more potential. And I know we've talked about Pierce, and you just talked about Pierce and him having a couple more yards than actually what Ray Rice has
Only
done.
4, but he does have a couple more yards.
I don't care.
He doesn't have more all-purpose yards.
Give Ray Rice the ball.
Hey, diddle.
So I'll agree with you. Ray Rice is, in my opinion, the better option going into this game.
Which is, and you know what? I think a lot of people will agree with that. I do. So I will say, though, LeMichael James definitely adds a nice little wrinkle into what San Francisco does. You know, instead of just being all power, he really gives you a speedy little man. He reminds me a lot of Darren Sproles. I mean, he's still got work to do to be that impactful, but he reminds me a lot of Darren Sproles, LeMichael James. So